Hello and welcome to another episode of Low Tech Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. Today is Wasabi Walnut, What's Hurting My Tummy Wednesday, and I'm sorry I skipped Let's Talk Tickers and Taco Tuesdays. I know it's my daddy's favorite because I'm always in such a cheerful mood on those days. Hey, it's a panda. He's black, he's white, he's Asian. He says, no racism. I feel like a difference between being racist and acknowledging that racial differences exist. There are cultures. We all have different applications to our life. It's confusing to pretend that we don't. It's confusing to pretend that we all started when colonialism started, which is why I don't like the word African American, because it kind of begs the question that African people, black people, didn't really exist until they were slaves. They didn't really have a culture until we gave it to them. That was their original culture. It's a lie, and it's wrong, and it's not really good application of history and how they're probably one of the first peoples. In fact, to look back, the Ark of the Covenant is probably hidden in Ethiopia. Interesting that they're under a lot of tenuous tumult right now. Anyways, today, Wasabi Walnut, What's Hurting My Tummy Wednesday, and I'm going to continue confounding you with little strange details. I realized 2 days ago I confused states of consciousness with states of orientation. So I talked about orientation. Today we're going to talk about consciousness. Actual being alert, drowsy, lethargic, stuporous, comatose, non-responsive. I think that's about it. You can't get much lower than non-responsive. Even non-responsive can vary with a little bit of movement to touch or no movement at all. So those go on to what we use as a RASS scale, which generally is for sedation. It's a Richmond Agitation Sedation Scale, and it is like a Likert scale that goes from +5, extremely agitated, fight you, to -5, which is no movement. We want you right about 0 to -1 when you're sedated, because we've learned over the 30, 40 years, putting somebody in a medically induced coma, what the general public knows as sedated, is a little too rough. Putting them under for weeks and then waking them back up, knocking on the door saying, hey, is anybody still home after surgery, after like infectious flu, or just being on the ventilator. We can't put you all the way out, because it's like getting mouth to mouth through your neck for extended periods of time. It won't work. Lungs pull air in rather than being punched with air in. So it's confusing to the body, continuing with confusion. So we want you at about 0, which is alert and calm, following commands, making eye contact, nodding, giving thumbs up with a tube in your neck, throat, butt, and penis. And thumbs up. Seriously, we want you to do thumbs up, because your hands are tied. We can't get you to show us too many fingers, maybe 2 fingers, thumbs up, nod, squeeze our hands. 0, -1. -1 is drowsy and still following commands, making eye contact. But for those who have come to the hospital without plans to come to the hospital, most people, they don't really want to play ball when they're sedated. They don't want to go thumbs up with a tube in their neck, throat, butt, and pee-pee. So they go from -3, which is just a little bit of eye-opening but no eye contact, to +3, which is try and pull the restraints off, lifting up to take a deep breath, because it's like snorkeling. And your instinct when you're snorkeling is to get yourself above the water, get it out, because you're underwater. You're being smothered, but we're keeping you alive. Your numbers look fine. You're gonna panic, but what we do to help that keeps the tube in your throat for longer. So on Wasabi Walnut, What's Hurting My Tummy Wednesday, I got to tell you what's confusing and confounding, and I don't really know what the answer is. Having a tube in your throat is not a natural thing. It's very hard to get somebody to chill and give you thumbs up with it, no matter how much drugs are in their system. Because if they do drugs, they're used to having drugs in their system, and that is not enough of a curveball to calm them down. It's not fresh. It's not a fresh feeling of being drugged up. It's not a great feeling. In fact, it's kind of scary depending on which drug it is. Meth heads do not like to be calmed down. They don't like to be told to relax. In fact, they're the ones really who go from -3 to +3 on a regular basis. We just cook pneumonia, can't get them extubated. Best thing we do is pull and pray. So today, I hope you sleep well at about a -3 actual sleep, not sedation, because they're different. And I hope you wake up at a 0 and avoid the +1 restlessness of hypoxia. Take deep breaths, my friends. Thank you for listening. Remember to breathe. I'll see you in maybe a couple days. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. I think there was a Thursday. Thursdays? I'll leave it up to you. It's confusing. Love you guys.